loops things.
I
Calling your
don't
nose
know.
for the fruity taste that shows.
What the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
am concerned. I have many concerns.
Yeah.
I hear.
Just gonna go sit in this corner over here.
You know,
I can do the next remove if I can't.
Go to the corner and think about what you've done.
I'm gonna bap you, Jay.
Think what I've done.
Huh?
Yes.
I don't know, I just want to bap you. Are we ready to start?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did I do? Okay, no, hold on. Now I'm concerned.
Definitely not.
Okay. Well. Oh, cool. It
What did I
like
do?
switched up on me. There we go.
I'm concerned now. What did I did?
Oh, that reminds me. Next time you guys do Legends of Withra, I need to remember to pop in because I have something for Fluffy.
Oh, good.
No.
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 We love this, and Fluffy has a lot
Lotus.
in his arsenal still.
Already has a lot of ammunition.
Well, I'm not going to give it to you.
I'm okay with
Don't
that.
say that.
No, I usually do. It's fun.
Yeah, Fox gives it to the DMs.
It's okay. I have things saved up though.
To be fair, it's been used against me, so...
You know it has. That sucks. I just realized that too.
Mhm.
Hold up. Yeah.
That's the irony of it.
Uh-huh. How do you spell irony? Fox giving plus 10 to the DM and it being used against her.
It's fine.
Anyways.
I thought Ivory at first.
No.
I was really confused.
Anyways, well, hello everyone. Welcome to Shadows of Landar.
Woohoo!
Sorry for no session last week. We were without one of our players, so we did not have session, so we doubled up on Withra last week.
Double the fun.
However, this week we're back, and I've had 2 weeks to plan how... I've had 2 weeks to plan what's going to happen after the clusterfuck that was the end of session last time. Well, I'm going to be completely honest, the clusterfuck. But I've had 2 weeks to plan. I have some interesting things planned, so we're going to see. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we had, last time on Shadows of Landar, we had, the party got up in the morning, and Lyndell had cooked breakfast for Stalverk, who was the only one awake at the time. Then everybody else started getting up. But what Stalverk didn't know was his food was, spiked with a certain dust of deliciousness,
Oh dear.
which gave him disadvantage on wisdom saves. Which the first wisdom save he had to make was for suggestion. And it was suggested to him that he returns with Lyndell to Singorn to meet her father. And when they got there, was also to ask for her hand in marriage.
Yeah, you know, he's not happy about this.
Well, neither is the rest of the party at this point.
Don't think they know about the engagement yet.
No, they don't. They don't. Oh dear, they don't. You know.
Don't we
Technically, the only one that does
Is
is Null. But I don't know if Null fully comprehends that actually is a thing that will stick. Anyway. It blew up from there, I'm going to go ahead and say. Literally. With Storm Sphere.
Maybe a little bit.
And Yeah, the party was able to just barely escape Singorn as it was being transported to the Feywild to trap them in the city. It did not work. They escaped. The city, however, still did get transported to the Feywild.
Good riddance.
We pick up back in Whitestone after Null has decked David in the face and is being carried back to the castle. And at the castle, that is where we're picking up.
He's kind of like just arms crossed.
Stalverk is silent.
I hate her.
He's just turned around and has flopped the other direction now.
Anybody know? So, who here also isn't on the Lyndell chain? Both hands.
On the what train?
Who isn't on the Lyndell chain?
Which train is that?
Well, if you're on the Lyndell train, you're on her side. You like her. Happy joy time.
No.
Noel raises his hand. I'm not either.
Wait a second. Prestige.
Girl.
Sorry.
You're all right. I'm just doing something on the side here. Give me a moment as well. Alright, it's fine.
Huffle said Huffle is just feeling mad, like not saying anything, but you can almost feel the anger coming off of her. And Raven's just casually not answering. It's fine.
I mean, Stalverk really doesn't know what to say.
Yeah. Your feelings, Stalverk?
Frustrated?
Those times I realized I was double muted. Hey, how's it
Oh
going?
my god.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah,
thing is,
you-
I was muted on here, but I didn't realize it. I didn't even hear the poop. And this was only after noticing my mic decided I'm going to cut out on you for no reason whatsoever and make you reset your audio again. David is also not on the Lyndell train, as you say. I'm okay. Continue. Sorry.
Well, good. It just... I was kind of like...
Should we tell somebody, like, in charge what happened?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Probably for the best to let them know that we may or may not be fugitives again.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez, what the heck?
Correct.
Your mic's doing the thing.
Okay, we good now?
Yes.
Kind of, we're quiet,
Sounds
but yes.
Screaming into the void intensifies. Okay.
Oh, that's exactly what your mic was doing there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tabbed over to my thing and I was like, oh, good God, that should not be in the red. Hold on. Sorry about that. Technical issues.
All
My
good.
apologies.
Oh, good.
Right. So, what's Satan tried to say for me? It's probably for the best. Considering that news may or may not involve us being, some or all of us being fugitives again. Possibly.
Depending on my situation, I'm not technically a fugitive.
No, apparently you're. What did she make you do again? Oh, right. I don't want to say the words.
What did happen? Did we ever get that rundown?
No.
Nope.
All I know is apparently a suggestion spell was used, and now I'm engaged.
There we
Yo,
go.
what?
Cons, I didn't figure she was that much of a fucking loon.
Oh.
Don't worry. Her father is completely an idiot.
He also likes me, apparently.
Huffle's just staring at you, Stalverk. I'm sorry. What?
She apparently used the suggestion spell, and had me ask for her hand.
Alright. Alright.
And father said okay, and that kind of bothers me.
Huffle, the ambassador here, how bad is this situation?
Well, first, she says, alright, that's it. I'm gonna kill her.
Same here.
Well, to be fair,
Come on,
I shouldn't
Apple.
exactly have to answer you.
Hmm.
This is bad.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, and yes, this is bad. Very, very, very bad. I've just received word from Singorn.
Oh, good.
What is this about a noble and his daughter being attacked by a blonde half-elf?
I technically only hit the one.
Defending me.
Don't worry, next time I won't let her live.
I want to see if this comes through the mic.
Hmm?
If it didn't, she face palms.
It came through.
All we heard was
Yeah.
a smack, we just didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was me to my forehead. She just, well, needless to say, when they return from the Feywild, which will take approximately a week, we will be having Singorn knocking on our door, possibly.
Sorry.
She used a suggestion spell.
He apparently didn't know she knew magic.
How do you not know your own kid knows how to do magic?
Noble family.
It's
Trust me,
not
it's not
that
that hard.
No, it's not.
Huffle just goes, this is probably the worst possible outcome.
I think the worst possible outcome was for us to get stuck in Singorn, probably.
I think the worst possible outcome would be if we were all dead.
Please don't let me marry her. Please don't leave me to that fate.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
dying
no.
before that happens.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
I will cut her in twain. No fox.
Well, it seems we have a week to figure out how the hell to make that happen. Or not start a full-on fucking war, some shite.
A war over a fake engagement. Does this happen in noble circles often?
Well, it depends how fake she wants it to be. For them, I was the one who asked, after all.
Compulsion.
Crazy. Don't like her. I don't like her.
On the bright side, however, I did not tell them I was in Whitestone. They do not know you are in Whitestone.
One
But-
does.
Yet.
No would.
She does, but yeah.
But if they don't find us here, they might assume we moved on.
That's true.
Hey, Jay. Question.
Hey, Lordess,
Okay,
answer.
Okay. So you know the necklace we used to help Letari.
Yes.
Do you think that would help Stalverk here at all, or no?
For what?
Wasn't that to keep like a demon out though, specifically?
That was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it. If we count Lyndell as a demon,
No.
would it?
I counted.
Unfortunately, she is very much a multiple.
If
So
I
you think-
For the moment.
if I put in a few good words with Asmodeus to make her a demon, would it work?
No.
No.
That would not be a good idea, anyways.
That would make
Yeah.
things 10 times worse.
Yeah.
You know, let's give this crazy-ass elfin lady even more power. Let's see how that goes for us.
Sure, it's fine. It'd be fine.
I need to do a thing real quick. Come here, Chrome.
Thank you, sir.
I need that page.
Really getting tired of being controlled though.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you.
Seemed harder to resist this time.
I was gonna leave it a surprise, but I am working on something to help with that.
Hmm.
Oh, Jesus, Fluffy.
What?
I saw that.
What do you do?
There was a donation that popped up. Boy.
Huh?
Boy.
That's what I've been trying to do, and it just wasn't working for me. Now it worked.
Boy. Thank you for the $30.
Yay!
Hey, Fluffy. Fluffy did that thing. So this could be
That was
interesting.
scientifically classified as a pain in my side. I love you, Huffle.
You know.
I needed that right. Oh. Oh, that number looks familiar.
About that.
Oh. Anyways, I need you. Okay. You guys, passive perceptions would not beat this roll, and I don't think any of you could roll high enough with perception, anyways, to beat a 35 stealth check.
No.
Oh dear.
Hey, Vax, how's it going?
Shut up. If I can find his token again, there it is.
That's like how we just like. I imagine other than like just walk into a room when there's nobody in there. Hi, Vax.
Dagger goes whizzing by face. How'd you know?
I just assumed
Fuck, I
nobody
was
was in
just
here.
fucking joking. Holy shit. I mean,
wouldn't Stalverk?
Hmm.
What do you mean it was more difficult to resist?
Not sure.
Did she do anything to you beforehand?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, other than breakfast this morning, there wasn't really a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait, she made breakfast for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
He's just like thinking. He's like, no, she wouldn't have. That'd be. No. No.
What, she
No.
drug my breakfast?
Yeah, because technically, players know, characters know shit.
I mean, does anyone know if that's possible for like a drug or poison to make spells like that harder to resist?
He's still
Would that be
technically
an
under the
arcana?
effect, too.
Would that be an
Technically is, that's the
Arcana
worst
check?
part.
Yeah, he is still technically under that effect.
It would be, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. If there is, none of you would be aware of it
Damn
at
it.
this point in time.
Nulls is more like, is it even possible? It's more what he it doesn't matter like what it is. He wouldn't know that. He's trying to-
Without rolling, it's possible. You just don't. You're not for certain what.
And maybe we can check and see if there's any traces of it.
The
Always
kitchen?
ask Gilmore.
Be able to if it wasn't fully cleaned up.
Oh fuck!
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that she did because I hate her. Now I hate her more.
Huffle's trying so hard not to lose her temper. I still can't believe Landar found another way to mess my life up even further.
Hmm.
Oh, don't worry. They picked the wrong half of the stuff.
Well, they did try to arrest you at one point.
I almost lost my cool then, but I didn't.
I'm gonna take a wild guess, and I'm assuming she did a lot of that in public.
Yeah. Oh, she blamed me for. Or she had made a scene like I was attacking her, or threatening to, or some bullshit.
I realize how fucking difficult it is to do when you just stand on there sometimes.
I mean, I'm literally the least threatening person. Physically speaking.
A fair point.
So that
It's all
I took
shit.
it to not like you.
It didn't.
I just saw it go flying into the toast. Anyways, back into anger. Well, I know one thing, and one thing only. I need more spells when I go against her. One lightning bolt was not enough. I imagine he's just staring at Alora while saying this with just straight face.
She's. She doesn't like what happened. But you just openly threatened to attack a child of a noble again.
Yep. Who? It does not. He doesn't give a fuck who attacks his friends. Not a fuck given.
Why'd you put on a blindfold, Aspire?
Why does that
I
matter?
don't know. I had buttons.
Aha! to hockey.
Ah. Sorry, I needed to create a token real quick for later things because I heard visiting Gilmore was a thing, so I need to.
So we have a week to figure this out.
Seems so.
About.
And we could just hide until they fuck off.
So, who in Singorn did you find people irritate this time?
Well, I zapped Lyndell with a storm sphere,
Okay.
but I centered it on Landar. I figured he'd be fine. That was just more to make it so he couldn't see me.
You know,
He
And
seemed
then
competent enough.
I might have teleported us out of there.
Then there was a guard at the circle, but right before we got dark.
Oh yeah, I put him in a water sphere for like a little half second to move him away from so he couldn't destroy the teleportation thing. I didn't want to hurt him, so that's why I just moved him. But then he shot me in the back. Now I really want to hurt him. I did literally the most non-lethal thing I could do. Give him a forced bath.
You know, I worry about you people sometimes.
I worry about anybody who goes against me and tries to hurt my friends and family. Those are the ones that are gonna fall.
Well, to be fair, if Noel hadn't done that, I might be on my way to a wedding. So.
Yeah.
You know, you're not wrong. Well, we could pull some strings and have someone come by so you guys don't keep bothering Gilmore.
Look, I'm not gonna go looking for a fight. That's what everyone's thinking. I'm not that stupid. But I don't feel like we're gonna get the choice. Quick question, out of character. Has Stalverk put Null down at all?
He would have by this point.
Okay.
I hope so.
I was just picturing this, almost picturing this shit, and him just like being so serious but over her shit.
I'll be honest, that's what I was picturing this entire time.
Knowledge over his shoulder. Yeah.
I'll kill him. I'm threatening.
I swear, I will get him.
If we can do this non-lethally and diplomatically, I prefer that route. But she's kind of batshit crazy.
I'd also prefer the non-violent manner.
We're dealing with somebody
Let
who
me see
thinks that I have feelings for them in any way.
Oh. Yeah. She's just crazy. I mean, I feel like, if anything, the only ones that we can possibly convince would be the ones that are higher ups, the ones that would put the whole city against us. Her? No, I don't think it's going to be easy to convince her, if at all.
From Huffle in the chat.
Yeah.
Huffle is the group. I also think once Cylinder figures out you're my friends, he's going to have even more reason to come after all that.
What did you do?
She's his, there's no real nice way to put what you are to him, is there, Huffle?
Well, half elf. He's an elf. I think I can gather that much picture.
Lyndell is her sister.
Yeah.
Half sister. Lord Pipe cuts in with that.
Mm.
Yeah.
And, well, he didn't seem to like half elves. He didn't like me, and that's hard to do.
Which is interesting that he said yes, considering I'm human.
That's concerning.
Let me guess. Daddy's girl?
I think so.
A little bit.
If I had to guess, she gets whatever she wants.
Right, so she saw a new toy.
She has something similar on her phone where she's
Oh.
able to do suggestions.
Hold on a
on
second.
him.
There we go.
Mhm.
It went down for like a split second.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Did you hear what I said, or?
You were in the middle of talking
Yes.
when it did it, but yes.
Mhm.
What if she has it so that she's able to do the same thing to her father that she's doing to Stahl?
My only concern with that one is he seems to be pretty decent with magic himself. I mean, he dispelled I could feel it when I lost the concentration on my storm sphere. He dispelled it. I didn't do it. Also, it's her, but I doubt it.
Was anyone in the room with you?
Were there guards?
There was
wasn't.
one knight type dude.
There was a very well armored guard.
Yeah, one guard, really
Sorts.
well armored. And Lyndell and Cylinder. Those are the only ones that were in the room.
So you dealt with one of the elite guard. You guys hear from behind you on the stairs,
Looks over.
and you see Vex.
Huffle said,
Oh,
and what he refers to as his greatest shame. Oh, shite.
Yeah, that's that thing.
I think Huffle's dad is currently on my hit list. I don't say that in character, just so that I make that clear.
So we've had like what 3 dads now on a hit list going on here.
It seems like
Let's
we
see.
all have daddy issues.
hey,
Really?
Letari doesn't know her dad. So
Yeah, I
so
know.
far, so bad.
Eventually, we'll find Letari's, and that one will be on the hit list too.
Hey, I don't have a problem with mine.
That's fair.
Everyone except for Null has daddy issues. Everyone except for, well, yeah. I was gonna say Stalverk.
Stalverk
but
was mainly just pushed for harder.
Do you realize that
Yeah.
Landar isn't the highest ranking noble there? He's just above the guard.
I gather as much with the guard things. As I assumed.
We know someone who has a bit more pull than him.
But will that really
Cool.
stop him?
If it doesn't, he'll be removed from his post. So it's not like the guard would have a choice at that point.
Doesn't stop a man from hiring a hitman.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't stop him from disappearing either. If he were to do that.
Well, I don't think it'll stop Lyndell, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
This is fair.
I'd rather have one person instead of a whole city after us.
We have a lot of one persons after us.
I think, to be fair, I think Stalverk has the most. You pissed off a dragon, right?
Pissed off a few things.
A dragon.
Thought you were gonna say a few dragons.
A dragon, but at the same time not a dragon.
Yeah, that's complicated.
Wait, was that thing that may or may not have also been Vecna or something?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's the Vecna
Yeah.
dragon.
You
Right,
see... Oh dear.
I like how we're just nonchalantly.
And Stalverk starts going down like the list of like, oh, he's pissed off like a demon, a couple demons.
Lord Law.
Well, brother, I see why she hasn't come to collect you yet.
Wait, Vox is here?
I mean, he had talked.
Or has he already revealed himself?
He's already
anyway,
revealed
continue.
So...
That was my brain doing a derp.
Oh, so, bitch.
That was something I was afraid of. I was hoping maybe I just was hiding well enough from her, but can't hide from death very well.
Watch me.
Vecna dragon. Why does not sound like a very bad thing?
You can thank Miss Briarwood for that one.
Oh, of course that bitch isn't to blame for that.
Yeah, I don't think she likes me either. Oh, and Raven's father, of course, is another one on that list.
Yeah, I think we've all kind of important that one.
Oh dear.
We had a lot of enemies.
And do we know about the thing that's gonna come back for Letari? Like the
Yeah, we knew
was
about
originally
that.
coming from me. Okay.
They know.
Well, they all know about that. Yeah, that's how we found out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Letari's, the Rakshasa thingy went into her.
Oh, that's gonna be gone a while. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. I like how that's the low end of our worries at the moment. I do like that.
Tiger demon
Well-
alone, and you're good.
There's also the thing that was holding Delilah Briarwood captive that was in my head for a minute.
And now I have a spider queen on my side. This is an interesting life.
Laura just kind of looks at you. What?
He just motions over to Elia, who's been standing behind Raven this whole time, apparently.
Yeah. Elia kinda
Raven
just
would not
looks
have
over-
noticed that. So Raven would physically jump a little bit, see the small child physically next to her.
Huffle says that now we can add the entirety of Synchron on the list as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Elia just kind of looks over to Laura with her head tilted slightly and just waves. You're going to need to explain how that happened.
I don't know. It just... She appeared, and she helped me get my memories back. That's all I know.
Okay.
Oh, that's how that happened for you.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense.
Cool.
We have a lot of interesting gods on our side. Well, side, kind of.
Some are gods. That is not a god by any means.
Eh.
We have a lot of interesting, powerful beings on our side.
Yeah, Raven.
Bunch of people.
Raven's not gonna mention the Asmodeus thing. I don't think Allura doesn't know about. Allura doesn't know about the Asmodeus thing.
Well, that's why he goes, yeah, Raven.
I know. Raven chooses to ignore that. Raven chooses to ignore that comment.
Tiny child.
While I admit the Chaitai was creepy, they're also very helpful, and I have not much problem with them, to be fair.
You know, I don't see why getting this creepy thing. They're actually freaking adorable.
Well, they have their moments. Creepy. More cute and adorable. Moments are creepy.
I apparently have a very vague definition of creepy then.
It's
Fair.
still a little weird that I suddenly have a quote-unquote daughter.
Just kind of shrugs.
Adoptions are kind of common in like noble families, so
Just an adoption of someone that looks very similar to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know...
I like children. She just creeps me out a little bit.
Anyways. Bye!
I've heard stories about your friends.
he seems nice. Question mark?
To be fair, our shit is not the weirdest things that his group has gone through.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Not at all.
So,
Some stuff coming back up
yeah,
might be a little unsettling.
the Vecna thing, yeah.
You know,
I'm sure he's gonna go relay that
And
information
dragon,
now.
he's come up. Yeah, found out what dragon.
Yeah, I don't think we ever figured out what dragon he was mixed with, but that's a later thing.
It's fine.
yeah.
We'll come back to that at level 20.
Yeah.
You think that long?
So, I know we kind of glossed over this, but she looks at Letari. You said you had something to help with that? The whole mind thingy.
Kinda. I'm
working on it?
working. Yeah, I started working on it when we get back, and it was just gonna take a few days, and I need to double check the magic portion because I'm not very good at the magic thing. I kind of just guessed and hoped that it was the right thing.
If you want, I can help.
Well,
Ah.
if I'm not mistaken, Vax did mention somebody they contacted someone. So we could see his soon if whoever said something magic related. I don't know, somebody was coming. Sorry, I creating a token.
You're fine.
Okay.
Mm.
I wouldn't mind all of the opinions in the world on the magic portion, just because I don't do magic. I'm having someone else enchant it. I wanted to make sure that it would. Basically, I'm not magic. I'm just creating a vessel, basically.
Could also ask my uncle, he's pretty good with it.
Okay. He's gonna start fiddling, basically, aka enchanting that spoon again.
Okay.
Mm.
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not much for the enchanting portion. I'm gonna be willing to lend a hand later. I should probably go check on my mother here soon.
Oh yeah.
What is my Arcana now?
I don't know what is your Arcana.
It's a 7 now.
Oh god.
So that's a 22? See what he used. He always uses this one spell whenever he starts this stuff. So I'm gonna mark that off as well. Because enhanced ability is fun.
Hmm.
He's still working on the first enchantment on this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So what did you roll, by the way?
22.
That's good. Okay.
I think all his rolls have been in the 20s for these things.
It has been, and I possibly next one, that first enchantment might actually be done. If I say another roll of 20 plus, it might be done next time. I think, yeah, you only need about 20, yeah. 20 or higher next time and you'll be done. Anyways, sorry, I had slight twinge of pain as far as in my head there for a second. That was weird. Not a headache, it was just slight pain. That was weird.
Have you tried not pain in your head?
No.
You should try it.
I'm gonna have David go and actually check up on the parental figure unless they're needed for further convos. But
David, no, I'm just kidding.
may or may not be back. And,
You gonna open your door?
Yep.
It's locked.
Then I knock.
I'm kidding, by the way, it's not locked. You can open the door.
How dare you? Oh yeah.
I wanted to see if you'd be like, what?
I mean, it's fine. The checking happens. Doesn't necessarily have to be roleplayed unless
No.
good.
Alright.
You'll be there for a bit.
Alright.
It may also be nap time because he's still out of spells entirely.
See us.
Actually, I think he had like one first level.
He did.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Want some company?
Sure. Come on. I assume little girl's following him.
Where did little girl go anyway?
She's right next to me.
Oh, okay.
Boop.
The little girl is taking control of little girl.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I've done some pretty shady things for this game. I mean, what?
Listen.
She probably sits down in a chair or something.
I'm gonna head down to the workshop and retake a look at my notes, make sure I've got the right enchantment going, and try and get those. I may try and finish them up today.
Alright.
Raven's probably just gonna wander around the castle.
Alright.
What time of day is it actually?
It is.
He's gonna sit.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
It's around evening.
It's fine.
Yeah, so she's just gonna wander around the castle for a bit.
Alright. So, you wander down to... What does Huffle do? What does Huffle do?
Hopefully.
Huffle, what do
I'm
you
just
do?
gonna put Letari over here as she's in the workshop.
Okay.
Yeah, David.
Don't worry, there is
I'll
something
head
I need to
down
get
there in
to.
a couple hours time to do the assisty thing.
Okay. Well, there's going to be something interesting here in a few moments when she goes in there.
Oh,
I'm just seeing what Huffle's doing real quick before I reveal that. Speaking of, I need this token here. Where is the token? Which one? Which one are you? You use that one.
I had to see a token get yeeted across my screen.
Oh, Jesus.
You know?
I was like kind of zoomed out right here. I also see. I don't know what it was, but it was fast.
Huffle, are you there? Are you there? Huffle.
Don't know.
Fucking neon.
Meow.
What spells do I have currently?
Huffle's gonna go to a room and go to an old lockbox, the signet ring that she was with, and just kind of look at it, and throw it back into the box, and just try not to cry. Okay. And Huffle's room was that one,
Indeed.
if I'm not mistaken. So, boom. Okay. Raven, what are you doing?
Wandering around the castle.
Oh, right. I'm just going to leave your token there because I don't have more castle map.
Okay. That is
So you're wandering around the middle of the foyer. There we go.
yeah,
No,
that's
you're
basically-
wandering through hallways. You're wandering through hallways, so that's fine. So, Letari,
Yee.
now that I can grab both these tokens,
Mhm.
you go down to the workshop, and as you walk in, you hear two voices. One you recognize and one you don't. You recognize the one. I'm telling you, these plans will not work. Oh, don't be stupid. These will work.
I go in.
You walk in. You see Percy standing next to a
Oh dear.
red scale dragonborn
The heart.
holding a staff with a crystal on top of it.
My heart.
Yeah, right?
Sorry, I think I walked in on something that I,
Oh, Letari. This is Tiberius Stormwind.
Oh, I know who you are, sir.
Oh?
He kind of rubs the back of her head.
I might have read some notes on you.
Oh. Sorry, I've been wanting to bring this one in. It's perfect timing.
My heart.
Yeah.
Remember, different timeline, different things happen.
I'm sorry to intrude. I know this is your workshop. I've been kind of. I didn't mean to take over completely. I probably left a mess.
No, you're fine. We have some plans. We were working on something and just happened to get back into town. And figured come down here and check out the plans. Welcome back, Huffle.
Plans?
Yes, we're working on a interesting thing that may put, Tarian's Doty unit to shame, but don't worry about it.
Right.
Bit of a friendly little rivalry going on with, building things.
Of course.
Fort!
Focus.
I'm sorry I glanced at the chat.
Yeah, you can't read chat. We've learned this.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's a pun.
Yeah, got it.
Yes.
Nightbot could work for me there.
You know. Yes. But I'm telling you, it'll work. I swear it will. Just give us time. If you're sure, Tiberius. If you're sure.
I'm sure both great minds like yours can come up with something really cool.
Anyways, let me go look at these plans, and I will bring them back. I can't do the voice very long. I should go find my wife.
I think I saw her upstairs a minute ago. She might be wandering the grounds.
Thank you.
Of course.
And they're off.
Okay, this is your life now. These are people she's read about and only gone these are interesting ideas and whatnot, and all of a sudden she's just talking to them.
These are the heroes I grew up reading about. Now
Yeah,
they're kind of average
basically.
people now. Shit.
You see Percy kind of walk back in, grabs a piece of paper off the table, and just kind of... He may have forgotten something.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Right.
So what did you have to do here again? I don't remember.
I think I had one more check to make, but I wanted to verify because it came to my attention the other day that the spell kind of thing that I had in mind was not what I was intending it to be.
Mhm.
I needed to protect against the suggestion spell, but I'm not sure. I think a protection from good and evil kind of thing might work,
Let me see
but I
here,
don't
actually.
know. I honestly don't know what would work in this case. And that actually fits, considering it's
It's not even
Letari.
just suggestion, it'd be any kind of spell that can do that. There's a lot of spells that can do stuff like that.
Basically, you're looking for a protection, a charm effect.
Yeah, I'm basically looking for anything that'll counter, charms.
Pretty much
things
anything
like
that could instill the elven ability of not being able to be charmed, exactly.
Elves have advantage on charm saves, not so
yeah.
much immunity.
But the immunity would be hard to
Immunity would be a pain in the ass to
do.
make.
I say
Yeah.
that will take longer than what you want. But see, they'd be able to enchant advantage, as far as giving that ability that way. But that's the most they could do unless you're willing to wait a good bit.
Okay, we'll work up to that.
Fair. Very fair.
Just
Step
trying
at a
to
time.
give them an edge. It's been painfully obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Control is a situation they all have been dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
and we
Well,
can't
that's
have
right.
it.
That means you won't have to give one to Null for now, because he's already got that.
To be fair, Stalverk's the only one who's really had to roll against one. Everyone else has
Yeah,
just
you're
been
right.
forcefully charmed because of things, so
Oh,
Mhm.
Daddy, it's
there
fine.
has been no saves for it.
Yeah, it's still something
And
Letari's
David's
going to
memory,
try.
modify memory, but that's a completely different spell altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that good luck with that one.
Yeah.
That's one of those. Good luck protecting against that.
I feel like I already made a check day. I think it's the same day that I made it the
Yes,
second
you
or
did.
whatever, but she's gonna push through and get this done.
All right. Go ahead and make me another check.
Tinker check.
See, indeed.
And dice just went all over the floor. Cool.
See, they did.
That's not good.
That's not great, but that's, if I remember. Oh no, wait, that bumped up a little bit. That's right. It's Dex, Intelligence, and Proficiency.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's 15.
All right. It takes you a little bit longer than the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
But you are able to get it formed correctly the way you want it.
Okay.
it just takes a bit of time, and you have to go back and fix it because something does. It comes out wonky at first.
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Hmm.
Fix. Yeah. But you do get it figured out. So, the last one, I believe, is what you were working on there?
I think.
I think I said you only had one. No. You get another one made.
That's right. Because it
Yeah.
was like
If you
every
roll
check.
20 or higher, you got 2.
Yeah.
Lower than 20, you only get 1.
Okay, how many do I have made so far?
I think you have 5.
Okay.
4. Because you had 2, 1, 1.
Okay.
So you need 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need one more.
Wait.
She better be getting one for.
Huffle and Null technically, because half elves.
Yeah, at least until you get to like your
Yeah.
next bump up. It doesn't
So
really matter for us.
technically, 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
You have enough, technically.
You technically have enough at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay. She'll leave extra stuff set to go in case she needs like more for whatever reason.
Mm.
Okay. I have no idea if she'll probably head back upstairs with the items in hand.
Alright.
And
They're
I'm
not
I'm
enchanted.
guessing this is within 2. I'm guessing this is within
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're not enchanted yet, however, because. Yeah. You're not doing the enchanting. I believe you're going to give them to a Gilmore or somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
I think. I don't remember. It is fine. Do not worry.
I assume if she can't do it herself, she's gonna give it to somebody else.
Yeah, she's probably heading to probably Gilmore because she knows that's kind of what he does for a living.
Yes.
So that's probably her next stop, unless she's stopped on her way out.
Does anyone stop her on the way out?
Well, these two are still up in the bedroom, which I don't know if they had a conversation at all.
If nobody stops her, you head that way, and now up to the bedroom with these two. Any conversation? Null. Do you try and have conversation with Stalverk, and vice versa?
Well, at the moment, he's just kind of sitting there with like his head in his hands, so he's kind of frustrated with himself at the moment.
That's fair.
Kind of just probably like rubbing his back and be like, you know, it's not your fault, right? Magic's bullshit. I should know. I'm a sorcerer.
I didn't really think that she would do that.
Me either. Honestly, I didn't realize her game until it was too late.
It's starting to become a pattern with me, that's all.
Well, I guess it's because you're the biggest threat. He smirks.
I can just take more hits.
And dish them out, to be fair. I really, really don't look forward to fighting against you.
Well, hopefully that will never happen.
I mean, I probably won't fight. I'll just, whoever, if anyone was puppeting you, well, they might feel what it feels like to have a storm spirit inside of their mouth.
The little girl just kind of looks over and she cocks her head sideways.
It's fine.
That sounds painful.
In your head, you hear, I really don't think you worded that properly.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Okay. And just looks out the window.
The only thing that's a problem with suggestion is there's nothing I can do really against it unless I know it's there, and I didn't have a way to remove it. Maybe after a rest I'll have something that can help with that. Well, it is magic, and I've had the spell before. I could dispel it if it happens, so usually if I want to spell it, one of my spells changes to fit what I need.
That's fair.
Which would mean to get control you, they had to get past me. Which is a feat in itself.
Well, it's not that hard, they just have to pass over your head.
Well, they could do that if I cast Levitate on them. You could have a bow, because that would be really fun.
Yeah, are you?
Wait, what?
You could have a bow.
I mean, I can technically throw a bolt of lightning.
That works. All your daggers, because I think don't those like back to your belt thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as they're within. I mean, really, as long as they're about 10 feet off the ground, it can't really do much. But go like this. Unless they have wings.
I mean, I can fly too if it comes down to it.
There you go.
Oh god, yeah. I always forget what spell list we made with that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, fly spell.
Yep, because it has to do with air technically.
Mm-hmm. What?
I wonder if I put up a dust devil, if it would make them spin around in circles, though.
Make a splash sound. Did he tell? Player, I don't think Null's told anybody what he's working on, is he?
Don't believe so. Don't believe he has.
Not specifically, at least.
Yeah, he's still fiddling up a little bit. He goes, well, when I'm done with this should help me as well. First thing I try and do is make my spells when I cast it through this Phantom Raven. Like healing, for example. I don't want to have to rely on somebody using a spell that hurts them to heal her.
Fair.
The other one, a little bit more charismatic. He smirks.
Do you really need to be more charming?
No, I probably don't, but I'd want to be. Finally, I want to try to channel my levitate into this thing.
Oh dear.
It's a fun spell.
Right. Just don't cast it on me, that's all I ask.
The only time I would do that is if you were about to fall into a pit.
Nah, for the
Right
fall.
the cave.
I can at least slow it down.
Yeah, I can't do that. Well, I probably could, but I don't have that spell. We'll do it.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to deal with her. Kind of looks down at Elia.
You see, you're doing the up thing.
Come here. Pick her up.
As you pick her up, she places her middle and index finger against your forehead. You feel a cold chill go down your spine. And then you feel a relief of some kind as you no longer have disadvantage on wisdom saves.
It gives her a curious look.
Right.
What did you just do? Because he sees the
Yeah.
He's like, what Jedi mind trick did you just do?
She starts reaching her two fingers over towards you, Null.
Mm-hmm.
Starts giggling.
Well, whatever she did. Not sure, I guess I feel better.
Oh, very much appreciated. And I know you don't want to hurt Lyndell.
She's crazy, but not much reason to kill her, in my opinion. At least on my end. Rest of you, I can't really stop.
If she won't stop, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to protect my friends and family.
That's fair. I'd rather she just stay away.
Same. But I think she's too insane for that matter. That's what I'm assuming at this point in time. I'd like to be proven wrong.
I've never had a stalker before.
Well, that's fair, I suppose.
The first time for everything? Question mark?
Usually
I didn't
I
really
was the
necessarily have
one...
to stalk you.
Ah, that's true. Usually I was the one sneaking around.
All I had to do is win you over with my charm.
Ah.
Smirks. I hope whatever Letari is working on will help as well.
Hopefully.
That ring was supposed to help, but that doesn't apparently do very well.
I don't think it quite has the effect we were hoping it would.
No. Oh well. Don't worry, I know one thing for certain. I'm more than likely stronger than she is. Points to the gloves.
Yeah. Oh,
Magic.
I pointed out to David before, she's not the, most efficient fighter. She tends to panic and just cast whatever she can.
Oh.
She seems... When things were going well, she seemed fine, but I don't think she handles well based on that knowledge. Stressful situations.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she was faking it or not. That's the issue.
Okay.
But she does seem a little bit of a ditzy blonde. he just kind of smirks.
You're not wrong.
She's got like freaking ice blonde hair, okay? So
Yeah, she does.
Hey, not everyone can be as smart as me.
Oh, goddamn. That ego, though.
Mm-hmm. Was good looking. He's just smirking as he says.
You just see the logo roll her eyes.
Definitely not as cute.
You know it.
Damn, Huffle.
I don't know. I see how it is. Don't worry. No one ever inside checked to see if she actually was.
Nope. But he's just gonna lay his head on Null's shoulder and close his eyes while Null does his thing.
No, kind of goes back to what he was doing, kind of like supporting.
Mhm.
That's probably end up where he's going to end up falling asleep, to be fair.
Oh, mommy, daddy, and child. It's great. They all fall asleep in the bed.
You know.
It's actually kind of a cute image if you think about it.
A cute little couple. It's time to die.
Listen, about that.
Not so much tired, but I imagine he probably would eventually fall asleep in that position. Plus, the cat
Yeah.
does not help
There you
it.
go.
So, just all the cute in one bed.
Mm-hmm.
He's tired.
Yeah.
So,
No, has used a lot of spell slots.
yes.
Yeah.
Raven, roll me an investigation check.
So funny story about that.
Oh, jeez.
I have the Nat 1 from Fox.
Yeah.
You're not using that for this.
I'm not using that for this?
No.
Alright. I could get a 0 on it though. I have a negative.
No, but he'll remember that for future.
Alright. That's a 13, so 12.
Okay. You are wandering around and you come across a cracked open door.
I'll cautiously creep up to it.
Alright.
I swear to God, if this door is the mimic, then...
I said cracked open. I didn't say on the ground.
Good point. I will cautiously approach the cracked open door.
I don't know what they are.
Didn't. No, I thought I had it.
What did you do?
Wait. I had a token.
Mm.
It didn't keep the token.
Oh.
I cried. Take your time, Drag. As I go quickly.
Also, use almost half of his spell slots.
Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just need...
And a few sorcery points. He needs a lot, to be fair. He has like 3. Because subtle casting, a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
He has not had a chance to use that Iron Stone at all, though.
Poor Stalverk's just probably pinned on the bed with those two and a cat on him.
Very possible.
It's
Child,
fine.
a cat, and a gnoll.
That'll
I
be
know.
really cute, though. Whatever, but I'm assuming we'll see if Null or Stalverk wakes up first, because that'll be really cute.
Extremely.
It's fine. Now might push a little bit into the night. It's fine. He kind of wants to see if he can finish this.
That's fair.
That's fair. Objects. Since it didn't want to save, I'll just make it myself.
I'll just make it again.
Asshole game.
I just love the way he's-
Yeah, make it again.
Oh, goodness.
Honestly, it just
It loads. There it goes.
yeah. I feel like Null is slowly building up a tolerance to using up a lot of his spells because he hasn't. Before this group, he doesn't use as much spells as he has.
So we're just gonna put it over
Mhm.
here.
Ooh, interesting.
Is that?
Yes. I'm just gonna shove it in over here against the wall because I don't have a room. And you push open the door, and you see that against the back wall.
A robot?
Warfort, yes.
Oh, Warforged. Wait, that's what they're called.
Like
I knew that.
Warforged, but yes.
Are there any? Is there a light on in the room? Or
There's a torch lit. Or there's candelabra. It's got three candles lit on it.
okay, I'm gonna kind of peek into the room before I just casually walk in, because I'm not gonna do something stupid and walk it straight into a room that I have know nothing about yet.
Alright. You look around. Roll me a perception check.
Roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
You're
something
natural
stupid?
one.
Natural 20! 21! Fuck
About that, no,
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'd cry.
About that. Natural one, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so that is a 21
Alright,
perception.
you look around and you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It looks like a little off workshop type area. Looks like a secondary, like, overstock workshop.
Okay.
You see some plans laid out on the table. That's about it.
Raven's gonna step inside and take a few looks at the plans.
Okay.
Just kind of read over them. Kind of.
You
She's not.
begin to look. You will try and read the plans.
Yeah.
Okay, at the top of the paper, you see the name, well, the word pneumatic.
Pneumatic?
Yes. At the top of the paper.
Okay.
As you're looking over it, you see a design of this Warforged. So now that part, I can go ahead and...
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, I was just...
Oh, his name.
And as you're looking over it, you see different little design aspects, and when you look at it, the wrists look normal size. When you look at the plans, you see a wider metal ring around on its wrists, which appears that it would fold back in. And as you're poring over these plans, you hear a... I would not be doing that if I were you.
I was gonna say I cast invisibility, but then I heard a voice, so maybe casting invisibility is a bad idea. No harm ever came from just reading something.
You are looking at my blueprints. I would not do that if I were you.
Is this the Warforged talking?
You gonna look over at it?
Yeah.
You see these ice blue lights for eyes. And you see that ring, well, that big thicker metal ring around its wrist has now unfolded from its wrist. And you see a bunch of different colored lights. Except you can tell they're gemstones.
Okay then.
As you see, my name is Pneumatic. My designers do not know I am active at the moment.
Why don't they know you're active at the moment?
Because I am... Take time, Spire. Because in case they are unable to protect me, or fix me, I can fix myself. So I am studying my blueprints while they are gone. This gives me time to do that.
Is one of your creators Percy?
Yes, Percival is one of my creators. The other is Tiberius.
Furiously scribbling down notes as fast as I can.
They designed me as what they would call an artificer.
Artificer?
Yes. I myself can also replicate small machines at the moment. Over time, I will be able to learn to make bigger ones.
That's pretty cool. Why
It's fine.
would your creators turn you off if you're trying to design things?
Oh, they're not turning me off. I am putting myself into sleep mode.
Oh, why do you do that?
So they do not know that I am active, as I have stated.
Well, Why don't you want them to know that you're active?
Are we going to continue going over the same stuff that I have already said?
Raven genuinely does not understand why he does this. It does not want.
As I have stated, I do not want them to know I am active, so I have time to study my own blueprints. That way, if they cannot fix me, I can fix myself.
Are you broken currently?
No,
Okay.
I can retain a lot of information.
What type of information do you know?
Raven Quadra, daughter of Mayor Quadra, noble of Imperius. You are vampire. You travel with one Stalverk, one Null. I will refrain from saying one. Letari, Huffle, David. You are all currently fugitives from the city of Singorn.
How do you know all of this already?
Information travels fast. Anything else you would like to know? All good. Welcome back.
Don't worry, there's just concerns.
Why is there concerns?
Concerns?
Tavaria.
Apparently, this thing knows all of us, and that we're on fugitives of Singorn already.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good. So we all are actually nice.
Do not worry. No harm shall befall any of you. This is out of character commentary by Pneumatic.
I don't like this.
You spelled my name wrong, but
Oh, that's not good for these dice.
the dragon you are referring to.
I don't like this.
Information access. The information you're requesting is classified.
Oh, I know what you did. I don't like it.
Why is it classified?
Because if you go and try and fight this dragon, you will all die. Very quickly.
I'm not going to. I need to stop looking at chat right away. I immediately need to look away from chat. Fuck. If I'm not planning on going to fight it. I just want to know any information you could give me in case it shows up. Because if it shows up, we need to be able to defend ourselves against it.
Very well. Not hodgepodge.
It's fine. Hodgepodge was like a lot more silent, though.
Very well. Information you request. It seems the former god Vecna has taken up residence in the mind of one Thordak, the Cinder King.
Thordak, Cinder King. Vecna is in mind.
The dragon responsible for killing and destroying the village that housed the mother of Vexalia and Vexeldon. Killed by Vox Machina.
I'll be honest, my jaw physically just dropped in real life when you said that.
Vecna was also killed by Vox Machina.
Yeah, that's not the part my jaw dropped for, but it's fine. Do you know of any weaknesses of it?
Nope. Sightings of this dragon have not occurred since Stalverk angered it.
Okay. What? What's happening in chat?
Don't worry about it.
She's our damn version of Rin. I'm gonna take that as a compliment because I don't know what Rin does.
Look.
Pokes the bear.
I must warn you. You may want to stop. Digging deeper will only cause you more of a headache.
See, Rin is the type to not just back the fuck off and continue prying and prodding until she gets all the answers that she wants, and they're not always good answers, and it puts her in danger.
See, what's interesting here, by the way, is he's actually picking up on something about you. I'm about to say Rin.
Aha!
Picking up on something about you, Raven. He knows you are not the brightest.
That's fair.
Okay. I'm not
He
the
is well aware of
stupidest.
this, which is why he made the comment, keep asking, all it's going to give you is more of a headache.
No, Raven understands what's being said right now. It's not giving her a headache. She's debating whether or not she wants to ask something.
Raven,
no.
Quadra.
Yes.
You can ask with that. I don't.
Do you really want to keep asking questions?
Can I ask one more question? And then I promise I won't ask.
You hear a
more.
robotic sigh.
I swear on. I swear on the life of Fema that I will not ask another question after I ask this one.
Hold on. You said what?
The life of what's her care person's name? Fema?
Femni.
Femni. That's the name.
Oh dear, this is going poorly.
Yeah, it's going to.
So it's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not.
Does he say anything after he
He
sighs?
already sighed, and he is waiting for you to ask the question.
Do you know anything about... I'm gonna put something over chat, because I feel like as soon as I ask this, people are gonna be in chat.
I'm going to yell at you.
Do you know anything about Lord Lost?
Miss Quadra, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the room at this moment.
Very well. I thank you for the information
As
about...
my creators are on the way, and I need to go back to sleep mode. I do not have any information for you. Please leave.
Can I tell if it's lying?
Make me an insight check.
I'm about to fucking insight check a Warforged. Okay, what's my insight? Decent. But that roll is not. That roll is a 6. I think the dice cards are telling me to stop.
The dice cards are telling you, get the fuck out. So is the Warforged.
Yeah. Raven's like a noble curtsy and everything. I wish you luck with studying your plans, and I hope that you are able to fix yourself if your creators are unable to do it.
I'm telling you, Tiberius, there's no way this thing is active.
Invisibility.
Hey, Fox, I got you.
You say that. You say that. Raven, you say that.
Should I not cast invisibility? Is that a bad
As
thing
you
to
do,
right now?
As its little wrist gauntlet is retracting back into its arm, you see one of the gemstones flash. Your invisibility fails.
Ha!
As it casts Counterspell.
Can I counter this counterspell?
Nope, because you don't know what the gemstone did until it's already too late.
I cast invisibility again. I'm just
The
I
wasted
tried again.
spell slots are real.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. She hasn't performed a long rest yet, so she's just gonna do it
you
later.
vanish just as the door opens, and in walks Percy. And your first time seeing this red dragonborn with a staff. Percival, I swear, I heard this thing in here talking to itself the other night. It's got to be active. Tiberius, don't worry, it's not active. I swear to you it's not. Just go back and look over the plans. I'm going to go look at something on this Warforged.
How can I? Sorry, pumpkin.
Aww.
Big cat. Like,
And since you're invisible, I need you to roll me a stealth check.
And I have advantage.
You would.
except you have a nat one in your pocket.
Are you using this nat one against me right now, Jay? Because I
I'm
want you
saying
to.
you would, but there's an issue.
What is the issue?
There's a dragonborn.
Okay, are Dragonborn. Can
No.
Dragonborn see through
This one, no.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
no,
wait
no.
a second.
Here's the thing in this campaign. I do a little bit of tweaking with certain things, and since nobody's a dragonborn, yes, scent.
So I
Dragons
don't
have great scent. You do not. He
I just
does.
roll a regular stealth.
Actually, no,
So
he
if-
would have disadvantage, so he has a flat roll, and you have a flat roll.
So so just a flat roll, that would be an 18.
18?
18. 16 on the die plus 2.
You're lucky about something here.
Did he roll a 17?
No, that's a natural 19.
Oh.
You're lucky. Tiberius's wisdom is a 6.
Oh, fuck yeah!
That is minus 2. Which makes it 17.
Get down.
Damn it, I was really hoping. I wanted to use the nat one, but I'm like, there's gonna be something better.
There's gonna be some. Well, you could always not. You could have just used the nat one right there. Like honestly, it would have been fine. You shouldn't hold it over me or anything. That'd be kind of mean.
Don't worry, it's fine. So, I want to say, I just thought about something.
Yeah, wouldn't it be such a dick move if we held the nat 1s and nat 20s as a DM? Or you,
It
the nat
would
20,
be-
you can call it, the DM calls the nat 1. Oh,
You know,
I'm almost tempted to go switch that now to be the description.
Mm-hmm. So, I needed to go check something on someone else's character sheet.
it's fine.
I need to see what... that's a +9 for his perception. But he has disadvantage because you're invisible.
Percy can mind his own fucking business right now, alright? Listen.
You're in his home, thank you.
Technically,
Sneaking around.
His
to
home.
be fair,
And-
I wasn't sneaking around. I was wandering around because there was no limits or restrictions set for where we couldn't go.
By the way, Lourdes.
Yeah,
And yet you're hiding right now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because
That's a
people were
23
walking in.
total.
Yikes.
Because he had disadvantage. First roll was a natural 19. Second roll was a natural 14. +9.
Can I give him the natural one
No.
that Fox gave me?
That's not how.
That's not how that works. Can't give it to
I don't know
NPCs. Sorry.
Oh.
Trust me, it would be great to give Matthew some nat 20s.
No. Technically, I could have said screw you and use a +10 on Tiberius's.
You could have.
But I didn't because I'm holding that as well.
Doesn't
So,
matter. I'm still
Miss
being-
Quadra. Because you're making your way to the door. Miss Quadra, please shut the door on the way out. Thank you.
No problem. Glad
What?
to help out. I quickly run out and close the door behind me.
What?
I just quickly run. Run,
You
close the door behind me, and
just
run.
drag him over.
The fuck?
Fine.
Say what? Nani? Anyways, you make your way out.
Wow.
Anyways. So David is napping. Stalverk and Null have crashed.
Mm.
Into
Raven
a
is
cute
going
pile
to her
on bed.
room.
Raven is running to her room. Huffle was trying not to cry in her room, and Letari was on her way to Gilmore.
Yeah, this sucks at this time of night to be doing it, but
Yes, it does. It's
Yeah.
technically not night yet. It is still evening.
And to be fair,
Yeah.
Noel hasn't crashed yet. He's
Okay.
still working on this thing. He's gonna try to.
Oh, he's still
push.
working.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
he essentially is watching Stalverk sleep
Okay.
in this pile.
Oh, how cute.
Before he just crashes on top of Stalverk, it's fine.
So, you're still working your thing.
Mhm.
And
I was headed
It's
to
alright.
Gilmore to go find out. Yep.
you're on your way to go find Gilmore.
Cool.
Make me a perception check as you're walking through the streets.
Uh-oh.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
Don't say that.
I'm the DM. The worst thing that could
Uh.
happen has already been planned.
13.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Mm,
That's fine. You keep walking.
Mm-hmm.
You eventually make your way to a shop. Why, hello there.
Hi, Pumat Gilmore.
How can I help you today, Letari?
Could use your help with getting some stuff enchanted. And she'll put the little pins on the counter.
You see... So, funny thing about furbolgs.
Hmm?
They're huge.
Mm-hmm.
You see Pumat reach down with his massive hands. He just goes to pick up one of the pins. Oh, that's a small pin you have here. Oh, What kind of enchantment are you looking for?
I am looking for basically, you know how elves and like those tied to the Fae, they typically have like a resistance almost to certain spells or effects with charm.
As he's just examining it. He has like his goggles pulled down over his eyes and he's just looking at it.
Yeah, I need that on all of these. Now.
Oh, I can't get it all done at this moment, but I can have it done by late tomorrow evening.
Oh boy, that's a long time.
Well, enchanting takes a while. You're lucky I can get it to you tomorrow.
I know, I understand, sort of. Magic, I don't fully understand. The soonest you can get it to me as possible. It's important. If there's anything I can do to help. I know I don't have magic and I'm not special like that, but
Sorry, I had to pull out a token for something. As you say that, you hear... You didn't notice there's a slight bell sound at the front of the store when you walk in. You hear that, and you see... If you look back, you see a cloaked figure enter, and it's looking at different products and stuff. That's about it.
Uh-huh. She's a little tense, but she's just trying to fidget her nerves away. This whole situation's got her on edge now.
I can do by tomorrow evening. I'm just gonna... Alright. This will be funny. Stream no more seizure?
Yeah, it shouldn't be. I kind of
Looks
heard
good.
the end of what Letari is saying, and that was it.
What was the last thing you said, Letari?
The last thing I said for Letari was that she's just tense with the whole situation. She's fidgeting with a piece of metal again and everything.
Okay. So what was the full price of everything I told you before?
It's in our DMs. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. I can do the same.
So 450 GP for the
450.
crafting of the pins, and then having to learn more enchant them in 3 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and I had paid like already 300. I think it was like 150 per day.
It would have been 150 total for all of them. As far as each, that includes the enchantment and stuff. So I'd say materials, probably 150 for all that, and you would have already given. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah. So you've already paid 300. Yeah.
So I only have a 150 left to pay.
Yep. Had to make sure.
I'll mark that off.
All right. Well, I can do it for 150 gold pieces.
Done. She'll put the gold down.
You don't have to do that. I'll pay for you.
What? No,
You
no,
s-
no, no.
The cloaked figure comes over, and you see not a human hand extend to drop a little coin purse onto a counter. You see a
Oh.
metallic hand
Uh,
reach out and drop a coin purse onto the counter. Take care, young one.
wait, hold on a second. Who are you?
Oh, you know who I am.
I don't think I do.
Make me a perception check.
Oh gosh.
See
I
if you can.
suck at perception.
I know, but see if you can see any under the hood.
5.
I'd say it's enough to see a strand of hair. Red hair. Well, not. Actually, hold on. No, not red hair. Wrong character. This is a more of a dark brown hair. And you recognize the voice slightly. Someone you thought was killed in Imperius.
She's gonna cut them off at the door.
What do you want?
Nothing.
Then why are you helping me?
Well, I cannot supply payment for something you're adamant about wanting to get done.
You know who I'm aligned with. Why are you helping me?
You intrigue me.
That never bodes well for...
Well, I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just intrigued on what you have planned.
just protecting my friends.
Continue to protect them then.
How did you... How?
Oh, please, you don't think I'm that stupid to die in that sewer, do you? You really should have inspected the body a little bit better.
We were kind of in a bit of shock if you hadn't noticed.
Yes, You know, had you inspected the body, you would have seen a disguise would have dropped. That wasn't me.
What intrigues you about me? I'm not anything special.
You're picking up on this stuff rather quickly. That's what intrigues me. For such a young one, you are learning this very quickly.
You have to be quick or you die.
Exactly. So you intrigue me.
And why shouldn't I call for guards right now?
Who will believe you when you've already reported me dead? As she continues to walk towards the door.
Stay away from my friends.
Oh, I was already going to plan on it. I have other things I need to take care of. I'm sure our paths will cross again sometime. Any means. Have a good rest of your evening. Best of luck with what you have to do. Good day, Letari. And she leaves.
Letari's just shaking now.
You okay there, Letari?
No, I'm not. That'll be done tomorrow evening.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No, I have to go.
Is she
Okay.
gonna tell anybody, or is she gonna keep this to herself? That's the question I have, because every time she keeps stuff to herself, she fucking gets in trouble.
You know, it's fine.
We'll see.
Yeah, she's running
Fine.
straight back to the castle.
Remember, I said I had 2 weeks, guys.
Yeah.
I don't
you
like
know.
this.
Fair. David was supposed to meet up with her and never did, too.
Well, that's because she
was waiting
would
for a
have
2-hour mark.
Yeah, she would have. That's why we had said as far as does anybody stop her before she leaves. To be fair.
I mean,
I
either
don't
way, it's
know.
going to be heading to the workshop in 2 hours' time anyway.
Oh, that's fine.
It hasn't been 2 hours since she was working on the thing and leaving and coming back yet?
Well, coming back, yes.
Wow, she finished that thing fast then.
Was again, that's why we had said if anybody stopped her.
Well, he asked if it had been 2 hours. I don't know if it was heard or not.
That had been around.
Yeah, because I remember him asking.
I thought something was said, but even if it's not, she'll be running back at around a good time to get caught.
Mm-hmm. So you would make your way back, scared.
Yeah,
Now.
she's running.
You kind of burst in the door. As David, you're walking down the stairs. I'd say at this time. Because you would have went looking for her because you went to the workshop and she was not there. So you went up to her room, looked for her, and she wasn't there.
Right, this would explain some things, and I don't feel like I wouldn't even have to insight this current state.
No, she's very bad at hiding that when things are bad.
Letari hide things when things are bad.
She tried.
You know, I feel like this will explain something. This kind of explains some things, but something happened, Miss Hope.
I'm not sure you're gonna believe me.
With the week I'm having, I would believe a sentient squirrel at this point.
If I said Anna Ripley lived,
There are several ways she could still be.
okay, Anna Ripley's alive, and she just
Mhm.
paid for my project.
That's what shocks him. That's what shocks him.
Huh.
David, I think I'm in trouble.
Did you say anything?
Just that I intrigued her. That's not good, right? That's really bad.
I mean, I would assume so, but I can't say I know them well enough to commit to something like that. She telling you why?
Apparently, I'm catching on to things fast. For apparently one so young or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, this might have to be a group meeting later.
Okay.
So, putting that aside for now, how's the project going?
The bases are done. I just dropped them off with Pumont and Gilmore. They're gonna be enchanted and ready to go by tomorrow evening at the earliest. I was hoping to get them done sooner, but magic is weird and I don't know how enchantment goes, so...
Yeah. Likewise, actually. Well, as far as enchanting. Vaguely tempted to go find a book of it.
Ooh.
It's fine. Let's just make the entire party enchanters while we're at it.
I approve.
Well, at least we have a rough deadline on that. Fuck, what time is it?
It would be at this point late evening, turning to night.
Fuck it. So you wouldn't know if there were any books on enchanting in the workshop, would you?
Would she have seen books of that kind?
Roll me an intelligence check just to see if you would remember seeing something.
Intelligence? That is 19, because that's what I roll well on.
You remember seeing a few books based on enchantments and stuff of that nature. You don't know if it has anything to do with enchanting the items themselves. They might. But you do remember seeing a few books about enchantments.
Yeah, there might... I think there's a couple. We can check them out?
Figured I had some time to kill before I crossed anyway.
And I need something to focus on. Everything's running 100 miles a minute in my head. I need to calm down.
Yeah, maybe just a little. You're more than welcome to tag along in this adventure of learning and whatnot.
I'm good at reading, so, wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind the company.
Not at all.
Okay.
And to the workshop, which is somewhere over here in the ether.
Yep.
Oh my god, a date!
Hey, right.
It's fine.
Hey,
Books.
real quick, Fox, does this library date remind you of anyone?
Hey, okay.
No.
Not a date!
To be fair, his was an actual planned date.
It was.
This is more of a, okay, the distraction needs to be a thing right now.
I do like
And
how
also
many
doubles
people
as a side
type
project because,
I know 3 people put ship at the same time.
Did.
listen,
Look, I'm telling you, David just shows up at key moments whenever
Or-
Letari is in need.
Anyways,
Don't worry, Stalverk will just be up really
to-
fucking early in the morning now because he fell asleep
Yeah.
really early.
Uh-huh. We're going up to Huffle real quick.
Mhm.
Because, Huffle, I'll say you attempted the scry on Landar first, but, like I told you, unfortunately, since he is in the Feywild, that fails. Because it does have to be on the same plane of existence as you. However, your second attempt at scrying goes through, as usual, because you are scrying on Luna. Who, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and roll this. I'd say with that, that would succeed, because that was a natural 17. And she again allows it to go through. Alright. If you're the same person, are you on the way? Are you guys coming soon? I know we can't talk through it, but... And you see her flipping through some more pages. See her looking through some maps, as far as with storms and stuff like that. Seeing if... And looking through dates and books based on storms or... there you go. Anyways. Yes, revenge is great, ain't it? You see, like, ledgers and other things have now been more papers are spread all over the place than last time you scried, put it that way. And, like, you know the whole Beautiful Mind thing where you have, like, the thumbtacks to, like, string to just all over the place? This is her pretty much just trying to map out what happened, because she's still trying in the process of figuring that out. So, other than that, she's just curious of... Oh dear. Pardon me. But otherwise that is what you would see. So, that part is a thing. No, roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, he's been kind of refreshing every hour or so on that thing, so he's probably so he's just going through his spell slots. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thankfully for advantage, because that's a natural 1. Hey, look, that's the same number. 22.
That first part is completed.
Now he'll have to test it.
Oh dear.
It's fine.
Remind me, what was the first part you were trying to enchant it with?
The first one he was prioritizing was making sure his spells, specifically like healing spells and stuff like that, could affect Raven, because she's a vampire.
Okay.
So basically trying to make the spells affect undead, essentially. Because,
I threw dice tray. Give me a second. Found it. So, Raven, you would have went back to your room, right? I just want to move token.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
After
Which
that,
room was yours? I believe is this one.
It is.
This thing would, or were you
Yeah,
here?
that one.
And Letari was here. Okay, you were
No,
here.
I'm right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was. Their room was between David and Huffle's.
I am breaking all the things. It's fine.
As I look over to see an arrow. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
careful. Yeah, after completing that, once he's sure he's completed, he's just gonna pass the fuck out. in the pile of people.
One moment.
Just when in doubt, cuddle pile. It's great.
Exactly.
Or not when in doubt. Just find every excuse you can.
It's just one
Because-
big happy family. It's fine.
He's got a 19 strength to hold on to Stalverk. It's fine.
Oh.
No, you.
What was that?
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
All
It's so cute.
Alright. So, let's see. Odds or evens? Lordess.
Evens.
Okay, evens it is.
Mm.
Fuck.
Oh. You
No.
got the bear.
Bear.
You don't know until the morning. Or whenever you next
What
go
do
to
you
leave your
mean?
room.
I was gonna say, what do you mean I don't know till the morning? If he comes into my room, I don't fucking sleep.
Eventually
He
you'll know.
doesn't come in your room.
Okay.
Eventually you'll open the door.
Eventually. One day.
Hmm?
Maybe.
It's like, fuck you, I go out the window. Whee!
Listen, the moment Raven can turn into a bat and fly, like, doors are overrated at that
You know, if Vampire Knight taught me anything, is that they do not believe in doors.
You know?
point. Yeah.
Honey,
doors
honey,
aren't-
these guys don't use doors.
These guys don't use doors.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you two other ship people go to the library.
That other ship. I feel offended. I am a person, and I do not have a sail.
I do not have a sail.
No, but there's one above both of you.
I can accept this terminology. Either way, books.
Books.
Fox.
I guess we're just reading everything we can on
Yeah.
enchantments and things.
The idea is, David is searching for what is essentially in how to enchant for dummies. Is that a kind of roll I would be rolling to find something specific, or
Roll me an investigation check there.
I will assist.
So you have advantage.
18 and an 8? I wonder which one of those wins.
Oh dear.
Investigation 21.
What?
21.
Oh, the tippy tappy tappy.
Ugh.
Tippy tappy for days.
Sorry, I had to respond to a message, and I have an audio thing to play. Yeah, fair enough. Fuse, I need to open up.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, goody. Mhm.
then I should probably turn that back
Fine.
up.
Yeah.
But it's not roll 20.
Mm.
Oh.
I'll have to play it on my mic
Oh.
because
Oh.
Huffle sent it via Instagram.
Gotcha.
But what you find is you do find a book that does give a little bit of how do you say it details how you would implement enchanting something yourself. It pretty much details that you need to focus on what you want done and just let magic flow from you into it for the most part. It pretty much focusing in that way. And it is a tiring process. Which, by the way, since there's 2 of them, is why it's only going to take until late the next day evening.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it takes so long, okay.
Huh. Good to know I can make a project on that later, though.
Oh? What would you enchant?
So I was wondering, like, to save on slots for a day, just getting dogfish and these things, just like kind of lightly tapped as glasses.
Huh. That wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Granted, what you'll have to cost it for Stalverk if we go on dark places, but at least I'm saving sorcery.
I can craft something for Stalverk if that might make life easier.
I wonder how Stalverk would look in glasses.
Oh dear.
You know, Can I think of it? I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Okay.
Kind of do them a lot. And kind of do them a lot anyway.
Yeah, I can craft something easily removed and stuff. If he doesn't want to keep them on.
I'm sorry, what was that last bit? My mic decided to do your audio.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I can try and make them easily to remove, just in case he doesn't want to keep whatever it is on. And
definitely
easy
see
to
that.
store and stuff.
And I guess this would also have the nice little benefit of not necessarily worrying about breaking these damn things. Because I feel at some point I'm going to drop them.
You know, that's fair. I can make you both. Or maybe make something to help your glasses.
Would not be opposed, although, not. Unfortunately, my creative mind is like, what does one do with glasses?
I can come up with a couple of ideas when we're not dealing with being fugitives. Or maybe while we're dealing with being fugitives, I sketch a lot as it is. So.
Fair enough. Oh, I also relearned something very valuable today.
Oh?
There's a reason I don't exactly practice. I shouldn't exactly practice my magic all that much.
Why is that?
I think I ended up summoning about 4 floating jellyfish thingies.
How did you manage that?
It just kind of happened.
Ooh, that giggle though.
Apparently I can do that, and one of the altered memories involved a little mishap, which was meant to explain Stalverk scars. Apparently, burst into an area of necrotic energy with it.
Oh.
That was not a fun time.
No, it's not. So your magic's kind of a bit of a wild card then.
A little bit, yeah.
Huh.
For future reference, try to stay at least 30 feet away from me. Maybe more. I don't know what else I can do.
That's fair. I can do that. No, you don't have to worry about me.
I don't know. Just figured, healthy bit of warning.
I appreciate the warning.
I'm just hoping I don't randomly explode. That's the one thing I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen either. That'd be a real mess and a pain.
Yeah, a little bit. I really do need to figure out what those jellyfish are. They were actually kind of adorable.
Describe them again? And Jay, is there a way I could make a check to...
Roll an intelligence check to see if Arcana,
Arcana?
because they're magical creatures.
Okay. And do I get advantage if David's describing them to me in detail?
Yes.
So essentially, they were like tiny floating jellyfishes, and they had weird eye stalk things. It was weird. Jellyfishes? Jellyfish.
18.
18?
Yes.
You've seen these weird creatures pop up in some books you've looked through as far as detailing. God damn. You'd see these weird creatures called flumps pop up in some of the books you'd read as far as detailing different areas and stuff like that. But yeah. You know they're called flumps.
They're called flumps. They're adorable little creatures. They're practically harmless.
Huh.
You summoned 4 of them.
Yep.
You can tell she's trying really, really hard not to laugh, considering you just told her that the possibility of you exploding was, like, pretty high, and yet you summoned 4 of the, like, most docile creatures that she's ever read about.
I had to stop myself drinking water at that moment when you said that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I could explode, or that can happen. So it's a wide variety of things it could possibly be. I think maybe.
You know? Let's hope for the flumps. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
This is fine. Well, laughing is a good thing. Laughing. Normally, it's a good thing.
Not wrong.
No one cares about that thing. Did the name come first, and then something decided? Okay, we made this a normal-sounding thing. Let's make it an adorable creature.
You know, that's something you're gonna have to take up with the gods.
You know, I can just imagine the faces just going like, so about flumps. Yeah, you know, recent things notwithstanding, how have you been doing lately?
Say that last part again.
Just, you know, recent events notwithstanding, how have you been monitoring these days?
Uh, I've been okay. I'm fine. Just, you know, trying to help best I can. I don't have a lot I can, you know, help with, considering you guys have magic. And I have holds up the piece of metal wire that she's been twisting. Well, this.
I wouldn't necessarily say just hot, though. I mean, sure, you may not have magic, but, like, kind of pokes forehead. You do have this. Well, I should say the brain that is behind the forehead of which I'm poking, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. How have you been pulling up?
You know, that is a very good question. I mean, for the most part, alright, though, it's just... Guess I'm just getting to the point where it's finally all processing right.
Taking it well or hard?
I mean... In all honesty, there was a net positive coming out of it. I mean... I got the mom back in good company, and One less asshole in the world.
That's true. How is your mom?
She's doing well. Just tired.
Well, that's to be expected, I think.
Yeah, from what I've heard.
Sure, she'll be back on her feet before you know it.
Still need to work out living arrangements, though.
Mm,
I'm not sure if she'll be staying here, if... they'll be heading back to the old home, assuming it wasn't burned to the ground, which I don't think it would be.
There's nothing but painful memories there for her, though. Would she really want to go back?
I don't know. Yeah. I would. You'd be right on that. Also, would be nice to have her around.
I'm sure either she can hang out here. I'm sure my mom wouldn't mind the company.
You know? How is she doing, by the by?
She's doing well. She's enjoying the comfort, for sure. We haven't talked too much. It's still a little weird.
I could imagine. Yeah.
Are parents supposed to be this difficult to get along with?
I wouldn't exactly be the best example.
You know, that's a fair point.
I mean, maybe? It doesn't help that in the end they usually mean well. Sadly. Not a lot you can hold over them, you know?
Yeah, plus there is the whole, they kind of like saw you at your most vulnerable because for the first year of your life, you were kind of solely dependent on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Cough. It's fine. And yes, roll 20 went dark for me as well.
I know. I was prepping for the audio thing as far as for Huffle, but I didn't
Gotcha.
know how much longer the talk was going.
Gotcha.
Fair enough. I'm being rotated. Yeah.
Things will make sense one day, I guess.
Yeah. Not too well.
Thank you for putting a thing in front of me to kind of look into. I'm more calm.
No problem. looks away from chat for a second. Sorry. Yeah, not a problem at all.
I should probably go to bed. It's probably late, so we should probably get some rest.
You know, you make a fair point. This book can just stay here, and he just puts it back in the shelf.
Yeah,
Yes.
here for later and everything. So.
Alright. And as you guys finish that, Huffle has had time to now compose herself from what she saw while scrying. And she takes the coin that she has and proceeds to send through it. Now, let's see if I can. I don't want it up too loud because I don't want it echoing through the house. We'll see. So let's see how well this plays.
Huffle will pull out the coin and she will say, I promise I'm coming soon and I will help you as much as I can. Just try not to stress too much about the work.
Was that able to be heard?
Yes, that was able to be heard.
Alright, wanted to be
Well,
sure. So now I can go ahead and plug headphones back in. That way I can pull stream back up. And boom, there we go. That is not the right button.
Yep, even heard on
That is
Fox's
right.
end, so that
Good,
is
good. Bingo. Alrighty.
most excellent.
Perfect.
Alright. So, with that, everybody does go to bed. Because that would have been one of the last things. And now, I'm not going to even say who rolls to wake up first because someone went to bed way earlier than everybody else. That being Stalverk.
Listen. He just
You
kind
are
of passed the fuck out. Yeah. You
Yes,
know?
he did.
You're in a null bear hug at the moment. It's fine.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, you know, I'm debating if it's even possible for him to sneak out of the bed because he's got 3 things he has to try not to wake up.
Oh, no, okay, so she would have actually just went over to the window. And would just be staring out the window.
Cool. These 2 things he has to try not to wake up.
To be fair, the cat thing is awake.
Okay.
Because it is nocturnal. So it's kind of just sitting there,
Sweet.
looking at you.
Can he get out of bear hug?
I don't imagine I imagine the group was tight at first and then
Just limp. Which now
What's
I can go
Null's
ahead.
passive?
this pass was a 15.
Cool, that's a 14.
Huh.
Well, the 7 plus 7, man.
You know,
I forget. Is it disadvantage if you're asleep?
Technically, there would be a minus because you are asleep.
Usually if you roll, I don't know if you're gonna do that for passive.
Oh.
For the passives, we hadn't been doing that. I don't know if we're going to.
Unless we roll to see if he with disadvantage and see if he sees.
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
I was gonna
Instead of going
say,
passive.
technically though, Null was on top of.
Yeah,
Stalverk,
so he has to move, Null.
So he has to move.
So flat roll.
Null.
Okay, well the flat roll, then that would be the 14 plus 5.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back to sleep.
Where you headed to?
Probably just going for a walk around the castle.
I can get up. Alright, might not. I don't know.
Well, you could either go back to sleep, or I can give you an alternative and let you sleep and I'll just carry you around.
I don't mind. It took him a second to like
Process.
he's,
He'll kind of sit on the edge of the bed, and if Null wants to come, he'll let him piggyback.
Well, she would go up to you,
Oh god.
and if you do pick her up, she's going to crawl over against Null.
Okay.
yeah, I have a friend.
Cool.
That way. Tiny.
Tiny child.
Yeah, I'm like, I just couldn't. I'm still not happy being separated because last time it didn't go so well.
I won't leave the grounds.
We'll be safe.
I'll be right here with you.
Yeah, he's just...
Literally just fall.
Oh.
Because he's gonna go wherever you go because he's currently piggybacking. But you know, it's fine.
That's fair. I mean, at most he probably wanders around the garden for a little while.
Fair.
With Null sleeping.
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, he probably does nod back off.
It's fine. We'll just say they're out there wandering around.
Roll me a perception check when you go outside.
Oh,
Advantage
jeez.
Because nocturnal thing. Let's see.
Oh, jeez. Perception? That's a 17.
Okay. With the last little bit of... Because it is starting to come to dawn. So it's, stars are starting to go away. As you step outside and you walk around for a little bit, you do see a shooting star.
Keep that in mind.
Mhm.
Just thinks through himself for a bit and then just keeps wandering. It's great.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and say now you guys roll to see who wakes up. After that, minus Null.
Alright.
That's 2.
Technically, he went to bed before Letari and David. I'm just gonna point that out.
Yep.
That's true, including Null.
I rolled
The
above a 10.
Yeah. So
What are you
mine
coming
was
out of
3
your
on the
room?
die plus 2.
Alright, so 10 on the die plus 2, 12.
There's a chat.
Oh, 3 on the shit.
It might be easier typing in chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
What the hell?
Oh, that's a.
Them Lex.
Ah, there we go. Now we're showing up properly.
there it goes.
That weight.
Okay. And then 2 for Letari. What about Null?
It totals up if are we using initiative? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, then that's 8.
Okay, so 8. What did Null get?
That's all
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
To be fair, he did go
Oh, God.
before number 2 as well.
Yes.
So it's possible Raven will see this thing
Holy
happening.
shit, Raven would be the second person up for once. Well, second person out of the group for once. For once, she's not going to be the last person.
We'll see what Huffle gets, yeah.
I don't know. There was a bear that you may have to fight with, so there's a chance.
That's fair.
Just crawl over the bear, it's a giant soft thing.
I was going to say, there's a perfectly good window that I could just climb out of. I'm sure that would be hilarious for Stahl to watch.
Alright, so the
Raven-
order.
I know, because he's in that back area.
But it just watches.
So you had 12
climb
now?
out her fucking window.
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay.
11
11. You had 11. Okay.
plus 3.
Okay. So you have 11. Cool. Well, Raven, you're up first.
Hell yeah.
This Huffle has a 12.
Oh, lit. Gonna go up, get up, and just open the door.
Bear.
Bear.
Hi. Trinket.
He doesn't react. You hear.
I kind of nudge him with my umbrella. Trinket.
Mm. He's a big ball of fat and muscle. What do you expect to happen when you poke him with when you lightly poke him with an umbrella?
How high up is the window? Like, how high up is
You're on
the
the
window
second
from
floor.
the ground? I'm on the second floor? Yeah, that's not too bad.
You're almost 20 feet in the air.
That's not too bad.
You will take damage.
That's not too bad. Not if I roll a
To be
natural
fair, if Stalverk
Um,
spots her, he can actually cast Featherfall.
Gonna try pushing Trinket.
Only in athletics.
Athletics? It's a +2. But it's a 5, so 7.
Okay. You go to push, and you push all your weight against his butt. Because that's what's right there, by the way. It's his butt is like right there in front of you.
That's not going
He's not
Alright.
moving.
I'm feeling dexterous this morning.
Oh, jeez.
Kind of open the window.
Stalverk, roll me a perception check.
Oh, that's another 17.
I love the panic in Jay's voice as he said that.
You see Raven climbing, like standing on her windowsill. Window open.
He just stops.
I'm not gonna jump. I want to see if I can try and climb down the side of the building. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna jump out my
There's
window.
nothing for you to climb down.
Alright,
It is a stone wall.
I might be a fucking idiot.
It is a castle.
So I'm going to try and climb down. Not climb down. I'm going to try and lower myself close to the ground. So kind of just like grab onto the windowsill with my hands and then lower
How tall is
myself.
Raven?
Raven is 5'5".
So it's another about 15 feet down.
That's a little less scary than 20 feet. So, is there a grassy area beneath me?
No.
Does she look like she'll get hurt if she falls?
Yes.
He's gonna get ready to cast it. He's just gonna
Okay.
prepare to cast it at this point.
And no, to answer your question, there is not grass below you.
Okay.
There is like a stone wraparound as far as of the castle. At least 10 feet out from the castle. Because it's like a little walkway as far as the guards would walk on while patrolling, kind of thing.
Okay. I don't have any spells to help with this, sadly. So I let go of the windowsill.
Does Stalverk cast it?
Yeah.
You feel your stealth start to drop quickly, and then all of a sudden, and you just start drifting downward.
What the fuck?
As you land,
Are you trying to die?
Morning.
Good morning.
No. There's a bear in front of my door, and I can't push it out of the way.
Right.
Watch, he's gonna. I was gonna say, like, you can go up there and look, but knowing my luck, he's gonna be fucking gone. I'm just gonna look like a fucking idiot that jumped out her fucking window. Fucking.
To be honest, it's not the first time I've seen that bear just sleep in front of doors.
Yeah, and like I've been working on my strength, but he's a big bear.
Yeah,
big bear.
he is a big bear.
He's a big bear.
Okay, real quick, this is going to be the moment the DM points out to Raven that she has an umbrella.
What the fuck was I gonna do with my umbrella?
Umbrella was
Mary
just-
Poppins this
Down.
shit?
Mary Poppins
You know?
this shit. Technically with Featherfall she could have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true. I should have Mary Poppins this shit. I could have, and I should have.
Future reference. Now she'll think about that and be like, hey.
Hey, I have an idea, guys.
Wait, with that intelligence, I would have. I'm surprised you
wouldn't
didn't think
Put that
umbrella
past.
could lower me slowly. Let's try this.
It's more of a parasol.
No, because
Exactly.
what's going through my head is that if I tried to do that, knowing my luck, I get the umbrella stuck on the windowsill, then fall without the umbrella, and then be on the ground without my umbrella, having to deal with that.
Hiding in like a bush from the sun.
It burns!
Like doing dive rolls between bushes.
No. Hits bush, bounces off bush.
Has to wait till the shadow cast to a different spot.
Mhm. Like every hour she moves.
Yeah. At this point, someone's already found me and has already brought me my umbrella. But Raven's like, no, I gotta do this, guy.
My umbrella's up there. I gotta do this. It's right. No, it's up there.
It's up there.
I'm committed to this Metal Gear Solid shit right now.
They bring me my red umbrella.
So-
No, I need my purple.
Anyways.
Your solution was to jump out your window.
The original plan was to climb. But
He
yes.
looks at the wall.
Just the giant stone block wall.
See, I've jumped out those windows, but I can actually roll.
I can kind of roll sometimes.
I kind of roll sometimes.
I'm
I'm just glad Noel's asleep right now.
You better be glad I was walking around out here.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Please ignore the one sleeping.
Is Elia with you too, or Elia didn't come?
Nope.
No,
Yes.
she stayed back.
She is sitting on the bed at the moment. By your knowledge.
I like to think that Elia just watched me fucking do that.
Oh, she did. Because she was watching... She was watching Stalverk still. So she sees what he sees.
I like to think that all of the collective gods that are watching over the group right now just watch Raven do that. Even like Lord Lawson, they're like, why the fuck is she like this?
We hear thunder. It's not thunder, it's just all the face palms.
No.
Yeah, Asmodeus is like, listen, Raven. I'm
That
trying to
moment, though, the three people with some type of thing watching them is what's out there.
Yeah. Fuck, it's literally the three, like, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
They seem comfortable, and Raven's gonna kind of nod up to Null.
They didn't want me wandering off on my own, but it's better than them walking.
Fair. Wandering off by yourself right now probably isn't the best decision.
Wasn't gonna go far. Just out here.
True. That doesn't mean nothing could happen out here.
Fair. Knowing me, I probably would have wandered off into the forest if I was by myself.
Yeah, I'm sure with Null on your shoulder it might be a little bit more difficult to do that.
Null has kind of a death grip.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think he probably wants to make sure he's able to hold on to you. And not like in a he feels like unsafe way or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But just being able to hold on to you.
I guess that makes sense.
I don't know much about caring for other people or love or anything, but you guys care for each other a lot.
Yeah. Listen.
Listening.
Listen.
Listening. Well, I'm not going to go get breakfast, but I'm probably going to head inside. Mostly because of the sun. And have some tea. So, I hope you
Okay.
enjoy what?
I need you guys to roll me perception checks. The two that are awake right there.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a 17.
That
Nope.
is a 19.
17 is a nope.
17 is a no. By one.
Fuck me.
19.
Oi.
You see your uncle come around this side of the castle.
Oh, good. Just kind of looks past Raven.
Raven's gonna turn around.
Just walking toward. Hmm.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't ask.
Yep. I was gonna say they okay.
Just tired.
Not saying anything.
This was their version of me not wandering off alone, I guess.
Kind of counterproductive if they're asleep.
Oh, not really. If something attacks me, I'm pretty sure it'd wake them up.
Depends where they attacked from.
Fair.
Because they could attack from behind and hit him. Through him, you.
Then that would be their mistake.
Still using this amulet. Might as well make use of it.
That is fair. I was doing my walk I'd been doing the few times I'd been here. And I come around because I heard... Okay, to be fair, I watched you be an idiot. Looks over at Raven.
I don't think it was that bad of an idea.
Looks at this stone walkway you're standing on.
I don't think
Let's
it
go
was
with
that bad
that.
of an idea.
Again, you better be glad I was standing out here.
You
That's
really could
true.
have broken your ankle.
I've had to jump from higher places.
You know, it's not a good thing to admit.
Well,
Makes
when
you
you're
look
kind of,
stupider.
well, when you're kind of locked in your castle for your entire life, you have to find ways to get out, and sometimes jumping out windows is the only way you can get out.
Stupider is not a word.
Okay. First.
I'm sorry. He would be that asshole to his uncle. He's got a 20 intelligence. He would be that asshole.
First, player to DM to player here, Lordess.
Mm.
How tall exactly do you think that tower you were in was?
Well, I didn't say she jumped out of the tower. I said that she jumped, like, I did not just say that she jumped out of the tower. I said that when you're locked in, no, I said when she's locked in her castle, sometimes you have to jump out of a window to get out. I did not say tower.
I have a question. Where do you think she was kept?
Well, like in her back, like she wasn't always kept in the tower. Like there were times where she was let out of the tower.
Sure.
Vimney did help her escape, to be fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you read my backstory. Like, there was a good solid 2 years where she wasn't locked in her tower.
I know.
Fuck you.
And how tall were these windows you jumped out of?
Is that him asking Raven?
Yes.
Or... Oh. Raven just kind of shrugs. Taller than that.
He walks past and just pats you on the shoulder. Sorry. Best of luck.
Yeah.
He just keeps walking. No. And I'm just going to shove back up here with the rest of them again. Oh. No. There we go. Alright. On to the next awaken. Would be the 12, I'm assuming. From Huffle.
He probably just walks with Raven and talks with her while she's heading in for tea.
Okay.
Huffle up next with a 12. Because Null's wasn't 11 plus 3, it was 8 plus 3, correct?
8 plus 3, yep.
Okay. So Huffle's up next with 12. What is Huffle going to do?
Hey, Fox, odds or evens?
Oh, goodness. Odd, because it's an odd question.
Odds? That's a 1.
Cool.
Raven's gonna tell you about the, I'm going to be very specific because she's not going to say everything. She's gonna tell you about the pneumatic that she found.
Oh, so that's the conversation they're having on the way in. Cool.
Yeah. She's not going to tell you about the questions she asked it.
Cool.
She's gonna tell you about. She's gonna probably tell you about the Vecna dragon, but not about the other question. Specifically, not the other question because of reasons.
Got it.
That's why I was like, would Raven? Because Raven feels comfortable talking to you about this. Because while you'll say that's a dumb idea, you've also done similar bad things. And since Nala's asleep right now, he's not going to hear any of this.
Yeah, it's fine. He's more curious about the thing, but, you know, he wouldn't have a problem with you asking about the Vecna dragon. He might have had a problem if you had told him about the Lord Lost thing.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, let's not mention the Lord Lost thing. We're just going to talk about the Vecna dragon.
It's fine.
Oh. What is Huffle doing?
I messaged her. Because I said, but I don't know. Is the Huffle awake?
I'm gonna just put them kind of... I'm assuming she's heading to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So they'd probably end up there eventually. Don't think he's gonna... At most, he might reposition himself, reposition Null, and, like, kind of sit there with him.
Set him in chair. Just
Not set him down, he would actually hold him, but
Oh.
he's technically sitting.
fair.
Because why not?
Hmm.
Yeah, there.
Hmm. I am not get answer. Is
Ah.
Huffle awake? I wonder if Huffle might herself have fallen asleep.
Hmm.
Do the dozy doze.
She said something. The oh dear, I think, when Raven was jumping out the window, but I don't know if she walked away in that time.
That's also a possibility.
She's just, oh dear, and then quickly leaves.
Yeah, runs away. Run
Oh
now.
dear,
No.
not watching her die.
Flee!
Flee from horrible ideas.
Me.
Flee from the...
no.
Oh,
flee,
whoa,
you
whoa.
rush towards them.
Ah.
Hmm?
I had things on keyboard, and so things were moving.
Oh dear.
Mhm.
See, you don't flee from bad ideas, Lourdes. You rush towards them.
Lourdes
You know-
does. Raven
So does Raven.
doesn't.
I'm gonna point again. The temple you were gonna be dragged to.
Oh wait, I
you went
realized
there
I
twice.
realized I'm an idiot.
Or wanted to
I
go there
meant,
twice.
I meant Lourdes.
Stalverk's not gonna
doesn't,
do
Raven
much
does.
this entire week other than have chats, if anybody has chats.
Well, I will say, Huffle will probably come down for breakfast. 'Cause I don't know.
I think. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the assumption right now.
Yeah. Come down and have breakfast. Up after would be Null would wake up with the 11.
Mm. Wait. Oh, here we are. Okay.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, no.
Should make breakfast.
We'll let Nall get up out of his lap.
Alright.
Stretches. Oh,
Is that
By
him
the way,
noticing
Raven.
the two other people here?
I need to test something with you.
Oh my god, had you let her get hurt, Null could test the thing.
That's
Oh my
true.
god, yeah.
But he didn't know if Null finished it.
No, he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need to test on me? Raven looks visibly confused right now.
Well, it'd be best if you were hurt.
I can fix that.
I don't like how quickly you said that.
It's true, that was kind of quick.
I don't like how quickly you said
Kind
that.
of pulls out a dagger. What?
Why do you need me to be hurt for this? No.
Well, I need to see if this works.
Hold out
If it
your
works, it'll
hand.
be wonderful.
Well, what is it?
Something helpful for you. If it works. I'm 90% sure it does.
Hold out your hand.
Odds are evens, guys.
Even, because eventually you're gonna do it.
Evens? Okay. Well, that's a 1. So Raven is like kind of holding out her hand, but like very hesitant to like hold it out. Like she has her hand like kind of like in front of her,
Did he
but
just,
not
like-
like stretched out at all.
1 point of damage, like cut her hand type of deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will go over there and tap her with the spoon and cast Cure Wounds.
Bop!
Bop.
Raven, you feel a warmth wash through your body, which is weird because you're a cold-blooded person. Not really cold-blooded. You're a cold
I am
person
a
because
cold-blooded
you're undead.
I'm definitely cold-blooded.
But you feel a warmth flow through your body, and you see the cut that Stalverk created close up.
Hey, it worked.
So you finished that.
My spells can now affect Raven, so I can heal it.
I love that, by the way.
Yeah. Raven's gonna get up and hug you because she doesn't know what to say.
Wait, hug Null?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't expect that reaction. He turns the hug kind of awkwardly.
Careful, I might get jealous.
I know.
Eh,
Right.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm trying to keep as many people safe as I can.
She's gonna let you go from the hug.
So, you go to cook breakfast now.
Mhm.
As you go cook breakfast, David had the 5, so Letari, you're up.
Okay.
You're a wakey. When you walk out the door, you may smell eggs and bacon.
Listen.
Wakey, wakey, where the fuck is the eggs and bakey?
She takes a second to take a couple of deep breaths because she knows she has to tell everybody this morning what happened, and then we'll head downstairs.
He actually probably moves to the other side so he can sit by Null later.
Fair.
Because
Alright.
that's what he would do.
So, you enter and you see Huffle, Raven, and Stalverk sitting there, and you can smell the food, so you know who's in there cooking.
Morning,
You hope.
everybody.
Lyndell.
Lyndell.
Null's making
Morning.
breakfast.
Morning, Noel.
Good morning.
He's in a very, very good mood. Oh, that's not good.
Why is that not good?
I might not have good news. I have good news in that Pumatsol and Gilmore are working on the things that I made, enchanting them and all of that. They should be ready by tonight. There's just
So, would you like me to call Null in here?
yeah, David already knows. So
No. Something's wrong.
Comes out and kind of. He's made basically like bacon and eggs on toast, basically. Everybody else.
Okay, now I hate you.
Same.
Sorry.
Sorry probably hesitates long enough for David to get down there if that wants to be a thing.
Stalverk's staring at you, waiting.
David, you're up. You're last in line anyway, so you're up.
Yep. Is his mother awake yet, or is she still out?
She's asleep.
Right, we'll make the breakfast thing happen later. Up here. Okay. Gonna come downstairs and just kind of like that sore neck rubbing thing going on as they walk into the dining room.
Fair.
I'm assuming he walked in just as he passed, or...
Oh, I'm just sitting him there for something in a second.
Okay. Yeah, just like...
So you walk in.
Morning.
Morning.
Are you okay?
Apparently we have.
Chairs are not the most comfortable thing to sleep in.
You know there's extra beds, right?
Technically.
Keep that in mind for later.
I was just getting
So,
ready
Will?
to tell them.
Roger.
So, while I was getting things enchanted last night, getting everything situated, I was going to pay, and someone paid for me.
He's kind of sipping coffee.
Oh no,
Oh, this is gonna end poorly.
Take.
He's just sipping coffee.
It was Anna Ripley.
I'm sorry, what?
No?
I heard this. I heard the roll.
Kind of pats Null on the back.
Did I heard that right? Right? Hope I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
So what is she doing here, and why the fuck is she alive?
Apparently, it was a disguise. We were all kind of in shock, so we didn't necessarily check the body close enough. She never really died. Apparently, she's here because of me.
Okay, so we searched for her, and why did you not report this to the guards? And...
I was going to. But we had already reported her dead, and she mentioned something about them probably not believing me because we'd already done that.
I'm gonna stop you right there. So, better question. Why didn't you tell Percy, who apparently killed her once before?
I don't know. Because I'm in so much trouble. I don't know.
Why are you in... I mean, I know she's taking interest in you, but I don't think that's going to put you in trouble.
Everything that's taken an interest in me has gotten me into trouble.
Well, yeah,
I
because you
take an
pursue
interest
it.
in you.
David has.
Well, there's that, too. You know, I was more saying as a friend. I don't... wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Does David say anything?
He's muted.
He's
I
muted.
gotta mute the dear friend.
So, like, just like one of those off guard. Wait, what? What'd I do? Huh? Coffee. What the fuck's my coffee? I'm not.
Where's my coffee?
Don't worry about it, little brother.
Listen.
All right. For a second.
Oh, I'm not gonna let this go.
You know.
Oh, yeah, nightly duties not to.
Elbows and all.
So, as you guys are sitting here discussing this news, because it's funny you mentioned, why didn't you tell Percy?
Yeah, Letari is just looking down at that comment.
Percy comes bursting into the room.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck. Hi.
So, not to make anyone panic,
Is it about on a right plan?
you haven't... What? No.
No, alright.
I'll get back to that.
What?
You haven't seen a large metal humanoid walking around anywhere?
Oh, you mean the thing
Have you?
Raven saw?
You told someone.
I poke Stalverk.
Mm-hmm.
He's not made out of metal. So there's that.
Oh.
Anyways, it's gone.
If we see it, we'll, let you know.
We can go looking for it if you want.
Well,
I
here's
saw
the
it
thing.
last night when it was talking to me, but I haven't seen it.
It talked to you. Oh,
From
so
what
it
she
is
told
active.
me.
Oh God. Oh, I owe Tiberius so many apologies. Oh dear, this is not good. Oh dear.
This morning's just good. I like this morning.
This morning has been one hell of a
So-
roller coaster.
Here's a bad thing about that Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
He knows everything about you all.
Mm-hmm.
And
And-
suddenly
and every
Tiefling
member
just
of-
goes pale.
and every member of Vox Machina,
Mm-hmm.
and every member of the Council of Taldori, and Landar.
Okay, you want to get to the point?
If that should fall into the wrong hands, we're as good as dead.
Right. He stands up.
And that is where we wanted to call it for tonight, because
Cool.
Lourdes does need to go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna stand up and get ready to go for a search party, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
the
force
fact
is
that
gone?
Anna Ripley and a Warforged that knows everything about everyone important going missing is,
Yeah, I'm sure the Ripley thing will also be mentioned here really quickly now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love how
Which
David's
he's probably going to stop you as soon as you go to walk by. He's going to be like, Ripley, what?
I love how David's just like, it's about
They
the-
were just sitting at the
it's
table,
about the Ripley
like
thing.
assuming, okay, I'm just mentioned this, and he said he would be getting back to this. I'm not gonna move until he actually gets back to this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
you know.
Letari said it. She's like, everything that takes an interest in me causes me trouble. Here comes the trouble.
Just don't cause trouble. Easy.
So about that making stupid decisions, asking stupid questions, Lourdes.
I wasn't gonna ask stupid questions. I had actual.
You asked about Lord
questions. I'll be honest. I didn't fully think about what I wanted to ask. Now that I have fully thought out about what I asked, he's fucking gone. So.
And
Yeah,
and he knows you asked those questions.
Mhm.
So will whoever finds him, unless you guys find him first.
Stalverk can be pretty fast, so.
That's true.
Plus, he has a flying creature he can send
God.
off to fly around.
It's true, and it depends on how long this thing has been gone. Oh,
I mean,
I just
Stalverk didn't
realized
see
the
it,
party-
if at least
No.
while he was out, but he was also mainly in one area.
hmm
I just realized if the party finds him before Raven does, though.
I just want to point out, there's a random ass green dot right here.
Wait, what?
It's a green dot!
Oh, hi.
It's just a random green dot!
No,
Oh my god.
I didn't notice that.
I did.
I'm just like,
I think
don't worry.
The things I spot, I'm sorry. Continue.
I was tempted to draw another green dot. I don't know.
Anyways, any announcements anyone has?
I got my
Uh,
session tomorrow.
That's true.
So Lady Crumb's changed a little bit for tomorrow as well. We are not having regular session as planned. I believe Crumpler and I think some of the ladies might be joining him for a chill stream, to play Death and Taxes.
Such a good game, just so you guys know.
So just an FYI that it's not D&D tomorrow night. It is just a chill session over on Crumpler's channel. So hang out there if you want. Are you okay?
No, eventually.
I was told. This is Fluffy. Mirror. I'm like, what?
I'm trying to get your hand to follow.
Oh. I'm not even tapped in. Wait, where are you?
Oh no.
I didn't do it.
Dot.
There's no word dot. Just the word dot. I wouldn't leave that
Oh dear.
there. Okay,
Oh, I
that's
didn't.
overwrite.
I was not tapped in.
Overwrite. Dot is staying there. Fuck. You know, whatever. It's not going to be there next time anyways because I saved it before you did the dot. I hope.
There you
Whatever.
How dare.
It's just a
Anyways.
circle of dots.
Yes. You know what? Screw it. Games. That. Overwrite. Overwrite. All the dots will be there. The word
Sweet.
dot will not. Just random
Oh
dots.
my
for no fun.
gosh.
I don't
Anyways,
know, we could pull a Curse of Strahd bullshit and just start drawing on the board.
Definitely could.
That's not wrong. But thank you guys for coming out tonight. This, God, this is coming bad very quickly. Because
fine.
stupid questions were asked. And now the party may find out what Raven was planning.
Oh, I'm going to assume it went to get some info. Cool.
It did.
Uh,
I'm going to be straight up about it. It did.
Good.
Oh, fun.
Congratulations.
So let's see who finds it first.
oh, good. So it's heading to the Williams estate, totally.
No, I mean, there are other people who would have brought that info back, to be fair.
True. True.
And there's libraries on the grounds, and
Yeah.
Well,
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.